Kesetiaan kebaikan saja ajaib membuatnya sempurna. Oh dikerjaku tahu tak kamu kawan adik saya.
We are from Group 4 want to introduce to you guys about the boiler steam. So, what is boiler steam? What is boiler? Boiler is an energy conversion device, heat of steam used for heating process in vessel at biodiesel plant. Conversion water to steam in boiler need to follow the step below. Before startup of the boiler plant, following general work and check procedures must be considered.
Before we start our tour, for that we must follow the safety rules. Here we have 10 safety rules. First, you are responsible to your and others people's safety. And then we cannot operate the boiler if we don't have certificates of competency. We must always follow the Act of FMA 1967 and AKKP 1994. You cannot sleep or drunk while operate the boiler. Please report every unsafe condition or unsafe act to the competent person. And then we cannot enter the boiler without permit to work. We must always ensure the cleanliness of the boiler, and then we must distance ourselves 50 meters from the location while the boiler is operating. Lastly, we must always wear personal protective equipment while operate or maintain the boiler.
Before we gonna start for getting into boiler area, we need to wear safety shoes. Safety shoes is required PPE for any visitor to get in this area. So first, hard hats, or we call it safety helmets, and then eye protection. This is for eye protection, and ear protection. There's two types of ear protection. This we call ear mat, and this one is ear plug. This only can use for once. And foot protection, safety shoes, and lastly high visibility vest. Alright, that's other than wearing PPE and read the procedure safety before inspection the valve. Don't forget about medkit. Medkit is also important safety to in case when other doing inspection, maybe they get into incident. So medkit also need in each area before inspection.
We begin our first operation at biodiesel tank. The most crucial part in biodiesel tank is ball valve. Ball valve is a one-way valve, so we cannot have precise control over the fluid that goes through the pipeline. So the main maintenance that we do at the ball valve is the wear and tear of the handle and the ball in the body. So let's trace the diesel that come from the ball valve. So if the diesel goes out from the tank, ball valve will ensure that there's no backflow come back from the flow. So there is two parts outer way for diesel to get into the steam boiler. First, we have just the ball valve, and second, we have ball valve with T-strainer. So the diesel will goes from here and separate two ways before the steam boiler operation begin.
Alright, okay, so for next in boiler steam, this is boiler steam. So why the diesel get in from the heater, that one is heater. So the diesel and air will ignite to the heater. That's why it's come with color red. It is for caution. And when the heater pressure in here, when the pressure in the steam boiler increase. So the steam, this is safety pressure valve. So the steam will come out from this valve. So what is pressure safety valve? Pressure safety valve is for when the pressure near to the limit, so the pressure will came out from this valve. So that's why it's called pressure safety valve. It's for safety, so that the steam boiler will not be broken or not explode. So the process in here, it will come out from this valve. This is globe valve. Globe valve is for one-way valve. So globe valve, if we can see here, alright, if you can see here, this is a globe valve. So this is an arrow. An arrow show that this is for one-way valve. So while it operates in here, so when it's done, it will come out from this valve through this pipe and then through to the steam heater. So yeah.
After the product was processed in a boiler stem, the product will go flow to the pipeline and to the stem header. We use a globe valve. So the globe valve has the hand wheel to control the product, and we should always check for the clamp packing, so to prevent the leakage will happen. Okay, so in this, if the pressure in the stem header should not exceed from the pressure gauge. If the pressure in the stem header over the limit of the pressure gauge, we should call the competent person of this operation. After that, the products will go to the plant operation by the globe valves to the pipeline, and we use globe valve, so the hand wheel, and we use the specific valve to the every valve that used in this operation. So the product will go through to the pipeline and go through the operation plant.
The product from the steam boiler operation will go from this pipeline to this. So look at that. It will flow to the pipeline and goes to the globe valve, and then it will go all the way to this pipeline. So the product will flow into here.
So from this pipeline, the production through this flow through this pipeline and go to this valve. This is globe valve, where we can see here. This is an arrow show that this is one-way valve through there, and then it's also this pipeline also separate to two ways. While this way have this valve, and this we explain later, and then it came out to here. This is strainer, and go to the globe valve again. So same for this way for pipeline, also through the globe valve, where there is no strainer. That's why it's split to two ways, and then went to here. So went and then end up this pipeline.
The product will go through the pipeline, and the globe valve have explained before this. So the products will filter on the strainer and go through to the stem. So the stem have a pressure meter. So when whether the pressure exceeds the limit or not. Okay, so the product will to the three pipeline, which one through to the this pipeline, and the stem will go throughout to the atmosphere, and the last one is go to the waste pipeline and go through the sewer. Okay.